my name's Kristen. If you haven't been here before, MyOpulence on Instagram if you came over from there. I'm really excited for today's video. It's a collaboration with Minsooky and Kyne Online. Minsooky organized the whole thing, asked us to, put our looks together, and was extremely patient while I was late in getting mine done. So thank you, Minsooky, for that. They're both amazing artists. I highly recommend you check them out. They will be linked down below. So yeah, this is inspired by The Huntsman, Emily Blunt's character. I haven't actually seen the movie. I was looking at I looked up rhinestones and then crowns and tiaras. I went on this whole Googling black hole of just searching things. At one point I was looking at Princess Diana's crown. There was a lot of stuff going on. And I ended up finding a photo of Emily Blunt in The Huntsman, and she had this really pretty feather crown. It wasn't it didn't have any rhinestones on it, and it didn't have any actual feathers, but it was a metal crown with this kind of shape to it, I guess. So then I put it on my head. So yeah, without any further ado, let's jump on into this, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks again to Minsooky and Online Kyne for, doing a collab together. That's really fun. It's my first YouTube collab. Bye guys. Okay, hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. So I've done my base, I've done my brows, and I've done one eyeball because I'm not one of those girls that can do just both eyeballs at once. I'm not that magical. So yeah. Let's just jump on into this. Hope it's a success.
Okay, hi guys. We're going to be starting off with the eyes, and I used this really awesome eye soot from Rituel de Fil. I'm starting off with the Kat Von D Shade and Light eye brush with this tiny end, and I am creating a base for my halo eye. I did this eye actually backwards. I started with my base and then slowly worked through my transition colors. I just felt like I wanted to do it this time, no real reason. You could obviously start with your transition colors if you wanted to, but I liked how this turned out. So after putting down my base and creating my shapes, I am going in with Neptune from Makeup Geek using the Zoeva 231 brush. I'm kind of just massaging it in, overlapping on top of the eye soot, making sure it transitions very nicely, softly, smoothly, building up that pigmentation. And then I go in with one more transition color. These are two purples from Makeup Geek as well, and I'm using the Real Techniques base shadow brush. I'm just using the edge, holding it on its side, and slowly diffusing that color even more. These purples are also very light, so it helps create an even lighter transition, which is perfect for what I was looking for. As you can see, I'm kind of keeping everything separate. I'm not blending it into the center hardly at all. And now I'm going in with Melt Cosmetics Dark Matter eyeshadow from the Dark Matter stack, again on the Kat Von D brush, and I'm packing it on. And the eye soot from Rituel de Fil, sorry if I'm butchering that, it's in French, I didn't take French in school. It's just such a perfect base, and the eye soot as well, it moves around so beautifully, and you can really build up the pigmentation if you want to. I really think they're awesome products. They're a mix of a cream and a powder. It's very, very interesting. They're vegan and cruelty free, so woo! Going back in with Neptune, just darkening these colors, adding more depth, more dimension, more brightness. I don't usually go for something that's so black as this, but I really like how it turned out. Maybe I was just in a dark mood. And now the star of the show. This is Danessa Myricks. It's a new pigment of hers. It's a collection inspired by Prince. This is a sister to her pigment Daydreaming, which is a cult favorite at this point, I think it's safe to say. I'm going in with the Smith brush. It's the Smith 253. I mix it with the gel activator that Danessa also created. It's really cool. I went in with two different layers, and as you can see, it's extremely pigmented. And then just for lulz and added texture and dimension, I went in with a Makeup Forever glitter. I think it turned out really, really pretty. So yeah, that's that. And now I'm going under the lash line with the eye soot once more, creating the shape, adding a base, connecting it to the upper lash, and then slowly adding the transition colors of Neptune and the two purples, Wisteria and Carnival. I only took Neptune, the colors, about to the outer part of my iris. I didn't go all the way in. And then I go in with the Dark Matter from Melt Cosmetics, the Black Shadow, and I pack that on top of the eye soot. Get it the shape I want, color I want, and I'll go back in with the brush I used for Neptune and kind of sort of blend everything out. At this point, it really didn't have much product on it. I was just creating the shape I wanted. This is also the time where I really figure out how blown out I want it to be, how colorful I want it to be, how pigmented. You do you. So now I'm going in with a white liner from Makeup Forever, and I put glitter on my eyes, but I didn't film it. So I used Share Size 4. I do have a code with Lit. It'll also be down below if you're interested. There it is. It's so gorgeous. It's just this chunky holographic silver glitter, and I'm obsessed. And then Too Faced Better Than Sex Mascara using Denesamyric's Lash Glue and a Sugar Pill Lash. These are plush lashes. So for the headband, I created this prior to putting it on my face. It's just made with some felt that I cut out. I cut these slits here, and that's where I attached it to my head. There's just a lot of rhinestones and glitter. I used a hot glue gun, a lot of stickers, a lot of sequins, a lot of these bad boys. And then, what else did we use? Some Swarovski crystals, feathers. So yeah, I recommend also using sticker rhinestones. They're really easy to adhere and you don't have to worry about the glue. Pro tip. So this was my fun way of getting around having to glue a lot of stuff to my forehead, and it's also reusable, which I thought was really cool, kind of a little souvenir from this look. It was super easy to pin on, as you can see. I pin it onto my head. I left the flaps a little long on the side, but it turns out they were perfect in length because the other feathers I attached just kind of covered that, and it also made them look more opaque. I ended up gluing this on to my head. I just felt more secure that way and it would stay in place. It's really your own choice. I just used a rhinestone glue that I got at Michael's. And then I painstakingly added more feathers to the side to create the shape that you saw at the beginning of the video. Just slowly, I trimmed them also, so the feathers at the top, I ended up trimming those tops a bit so it was the shape I wanted. And I also took that white liner I used earlier and I created my widow's peak just so I had an outline, a guideline for where I wanted to put the rhinestones. All in all, I think I probably spent around an hour applying everything, just taking my time, including the feathers and all the rhinestones. And then I spent another hour a few nights ago making the headband. So I thought it was a very valuable use of my time to make the headband first. You know, you could do whatever you want. You could try to put all this stuff on your head. It's up to you. The stickers, by the way, do not adhere to skin, so you have to use glue. I used Swarovski crystals, I used the sequins, I used all the same things that I used on the headband and just slowly brought it down, diffusing it. And also I used the shared glitter. You can see me using that here. And that really helps to add that dimension so you don't have these big chunky pieces and you can have those small glitter parts just floating around the edges, helping it diffuse a little into the skin. So after I finished doing all of the rhinestoning, I did the same exact things for the side of my face as well. I did my contour and my highlight and my blush, and that's what I used for this process. I go in first with my Anastasia cream, and this is the Expert Face Brush from Real Techniques that I'm using. I created a bit more of a heavier contour just because this is such a dramatic look. It seemed only right. And then I went in with my powders from Makeup Geek using the Zoeva Luxe Cheek Finish in 126. And then another Zoeva brush, the Luxe Face Definer in 101 for the blush, and then the Anastasia highlighting brush. So that wraps up the tutorial, guys. I put on some lips and I'll see you in a moment.
So once again, this is a collaboration with Minsooky and Online Kyne. Minsooky organized the whole thing. She is stunning and amazing, and the whole theme was rhinestones. And so I added some feathers to make it, fun. It's gonna be so boring, like not fun to take off, BT dubs. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!